Hey, this is gonna be a different kind of video. Not really gonna be scripted. I mean, not that my other videos were scripted, but this is gonna be a bit more rambly. A bit, I'm gonna stutter a lot, so bear with me. But I want to say, I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm sorry to Jake for being an asshole. Um, yes, I'm very sorry for the numerous times I've been an asshole to you. Um, yeah, so that's what I want. That's what I want to say. That's what this video is. And if some of you know what I mean by saying sorry, but some of you don't know, so allow me to give some context. If you don't know, my friend Jake on Twitter, we were good friends until something went down. That's something that was on my fault. Um, and you know, um, yeah. So it went down like this. We He showed me a Twitter account of his that he made. It was a RP account, roleplay. He was a. I'm not gonna say what it is because I'll get to that later. But the point is, at the time I found that to be absurd because of the character and the images on there. I just found it, the idea and the idea of the character to be absurd. I'm not gonna say who it was, what it is, what the name is, but that. But yeah, I have decided with my Discord group of friends, who are also my friends on Twitter. I showed them the account for for shits and giggles, and yeah, just poke fun a little bit. I mean, we do it in the Discord group all the time. We poke fun at each other, and we laugh it off. And we move on. But Jake wasn't in our Discord group, so I was kind of behind his back, and I admit that was pretty shitty of me to do. And I had talked with some friends, some of my other friends, since they they said they said they're forgiven. They understood, like, oh, you were making a joke, but maybe you took it a little too far. And then, like, that was completely understandable, completely comprehensible. But yeah, I showed them I showed everybody in the account, and they also found it absurd. And we all gave it a little chuckle, nothing more. We let bygones be bygones. But one of our friends, who's also friends with Jake, showed him the account, and he didn't take it well. He said I broke his trust. He said I didn't have permission to show him the account, even though he really didn't say anything, but you could kind of imply that you didn't really want it. But I mean, it was public. It wasn't private. It wasn't private or anything. It was a public account. So I mean, but I guess he didn't say he didn't want it, but I did it anyway. But yeah, nah, he didn't take it well. He DM'd me on Twitter, and he said, again, I broke his trust, which I'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, he said I broke his trust. He said, you give me another chance, and I apologized to him. If maybe I'll show. I don't know. I'm kind of making this off the cuff. Maybe I'll show the DMs, whatever. You'll see it. But yeah. I guess I could show you the DMs now. And as you can see, he didn't want to give me another chance, and that's completely on him. That's his choice. I really can't control it. I mean, that's how he feels. And whatever. That's his choice. If he wanted to block me, and not give me another chance, that's completely fine. But what made me want to do this video a bit late, I know the DMs were from a while ago, but was he started a tweet behind my back, and you're probably wondering, well, how you know? But I got these tweets that he's been saying about me from a source. I'm not going to say who it was. Someone who was following him and showed them to me, and I guess I could show those too. Obviously, he's upset with me, calling me a cunt, um, you know. But I mean, I'm not offended. You could call me. I've been called worse on the internet, and and I'm not surprised if I made a bunch of enemies on the internet from stuff I've said, which I tend to get very, very verbal on, very, very verbal on Twitter, and because of this sense of anonymity, you know, and this sense of freedom of speech on the internet. You're pretty much allowed to say almost anything you want on the internet, and I understand why people can get mad, especially Jake. And I mean, again, I'm not offended. He could call me a cunt all the time, But I want to say I'm making this video so someone could show him, someone show him, and hopefully by now he can accept my apology, and then perhaps I'm not really looking to become friends again after everything that's happened before, and I'm not surprised if he doesn't want to become friends with me again. That's fine, but I want to reach a compromise. I want to make amends. I want to at least that. I want to at least have him accept my apology. Maybe just become mutual, not good friends, but just mutual. Maybe not even follow each other, but just as long as we tie loose ends, I'm fine with it. That's the point. I'm making this video. I'm not trying to through the images I just showed. I'm not trying to throw shade on him. I just want to provide context as to why I'm making this video, and I'm sure good friends of Jake will support him, and yes, again, I'm sorry to Jake I'm sorry to you, Jake, for being an asshole, and that's the whole point of the whole video I just made. So yeah, hopefully you when you see this, you understand where I'm coming from. Hopefully we could tie loose ends.